I think I'm back. You tell me. Hey, Valorica. I will take that as a yes. Um, Connection went. Okay. Just tell me that I'm back. Tell me that I'm back. I'm back. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You know, the problem is my CPU cannot stand it when I turn the engine on. So, so okay. I guess. Yeah. Okay. Welcome back, guys, or welcome back, Pepe. Your puzzle score is better than Ben's. I remember him struggling to reach 3000. Nice. Computer crash. No, yeah, CPU crashes and the streaming software crashes when I turn on the engine. That's why I don't turn the engine. That's the only reason. That's not the only reason. But yeah, okay, let's not turn the engine on again. Um, so, well, at least as long as I'm streaming, you know I'm not cheating because I cannot turn the engine on. Okay, we got 2 out of 5. So we have still 3 left to go, 3 to go. Okay, let's go. Let's go for the next one. Hopefully it will be easier than the previous ones. I think this should be easier. We can promote and we're gonna be under a lot of checks. So I guess rook f4 check followed by promotion makes a lot of sense because the rook on f4 is gonna be helpful to block checks. So that's my first idea, rook f4 followed by promotion. But I need to quickly go to the bathroom and I will bring more coffee. So I'll let you with the puzzle. Promote or check and promote. Yeah, my intuition would tell me check and promote because then the rook can block checks easily. Because what are the checks? Let me click on a square I cannot go to, not to misclick. Checks that black has for the moment. I'm gonna put all the checks that would make sense. Like for example, if I move the rook, black would have this. If I don't promote, black would have that. But I think after rook f4 and promotion, black will have checks only there on the green squares. And not even this one. This wouldn't be checked with my rook on f4. So, and also with the rook on f4, I could be able to block those checks, those 2 checks. Of course, after those 2 checks, black will have extra checks. So yeah, never sure. It's gonna be hard. I think it's gonna be hard to calculate this one, but at least not a lot of material, so we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna be right back in a minute. You can start calculating for me. All right. And I'm back. Where is Bobby when you need him? Yeah, sure, let's calculate. Okay. Since we have a lot to calculate, let me first tell you a story. No, I'm just kidding, not a story. But I will tell you what would I do with such a position in a real game. There's mainly three scenarios. If I don't have enough time, if I'm like in time travel, I would play with my intuition, and my intuition tells me rook f4 and promote. Jim, I apologize on Peppa's behalf. You'd assume a streamer would calculate for bits as he should in this day and age. Yeah, my apologies, Jim. I don't want your bits, but thank you. I appreciate your bits. So yeah, if I was in time trouble, I would just follow my intuition that would tell me rook f4 and then promote. If I had time, but not a lot, I would try to prove my intuition. So I see two options, rook f4 and promote, or promoting. So if I have little time, I would try to prove that promoting is wrong. And maybe I should try with that now, trying to prove that promoting is wrong. While if I had a lot of time, I would try to solve it completely. Focusing first on what I would think is the winning line, rook f4. But yeah, why not starting with proving why promoting could be wrong? Well, my rook is attacked, so a series of checks could actually bring to a rook loss. So let's say, I mean, the rook will be attacked also if I check and the king goes here or here, but the difference is the rook can block some checks, so it will not be attacked after that. So let's say we start with promoting to a queen, obviously, and black check us here. Now, obviously, a blunder would be to go here, because queen a5 check wins. It doesn't win the rook, actually. But it will check us forever, probably. I mean, how would we block all the checks now? Gotta go, night-night. Okay, good night, okay. Need to think where you can hide the king. Yeah, but the problem is if I go far away from the rook, any fork could win the rook. That's, by the way, another thing I told today to my students, which is one thing I heard Ben saying also. Sometimes undefended pieces. I also heard Jesus de la Villa saying this. Sometimes we focus on undefended pieces, but the pieces that are more subject to tactics are the ones that are defended and attacked, like this rook here. It is defended and attacked. It's even worse than undefended. What I always tell to my students is that time flows like a river. Okay, nice. So if we promote and he checks, let's pick a random line that makes some sense. King f6. Does that make sense? Maybe. Be like water, my friend. Yeah. Actually, king f6 makes sense. Wow. It feels wrong. Ah, wait. Now let's start with the right check. If we promote queen a1 check, what do we do? King e4, queen b1. Zillions of checks, trillions of checks, and a rook still hanging. So I mean, not hanging, but the rook is attacked by his king. That means that our queen cannot block checks, because then we would lose the rook. So yeah, it feels so wrong to keep the rook there. But it's so complicated to prove. to prove that it is losing. Hello again, Finksy. I need to find the losing line, which is not easy, or the winning line with rook f4. Huh. Okay, let's try to find the losing line if I promote. The losing, I mean the drawing line. Yes, Finksy, rook f4 is obviously the move. That's what I think. But because I don't want to just move based on intuition, I'm trying to prove that promoting is wrong. And I think that's maybe simpler than proving that rook f4 is the winning line, because I think rook f4 is going to be the winning line in a very complicated way. Like at some point we will escape from all the checks, and I mean, we're rook up after all. But I'm trying to prove that if we promote, he has a way to take a rook and be a draw, or check us forever. That's what I'm trying to prove. So if he promotes queen a1 check, king e4, queen b1 check, if we want to make any progress, we need to move the king somewhere else than e5. Queen e3, sorry, king e3, queen b3 check, king e4, queen c4 check, king e5, to check. How long it would take to Magnus to evaluate this position? I think Magnus is a very intuitive player. Of course, he calculates much better than we all do. But still, I think this position he would intuitively play it. Like he would say, obviously, rook f4. But that's my guess. Speak for yourself. Yeah. The funny thing is, after rook f4 check, next move, depending on what black does, could even be not promoting, but nah, I think we promote. I have the feeling that we need to play rook f4, and then the puzzle will still go on for like, will require some, like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 more precise moves. So maybe it's very stupid to try to prove this, but still, I don't want to play on intuition. If f8, queen a1, if queen d5 or e5, check and take the rook draw. Yes, if king d6, queen a6. Yeah, I think he's going to check us forever once he's on the a file. That's a good point. From the a file, he can check us forever. We can never block with the queen. There might be a way for my king to go all the way to g2, but that's risky because there might be some queen g3 or queen h3, so I don't think that's good. Wow, Kingly Bingley, hey, hey Kingly Bingley with the raid, welcome. How was your stream? Thanks so much for the raid. It's great to see you. So yeah, I think the easiest way to prove that promoting is wrong is thinking that queen a1 check, he's gonna check from the a file, we can never block with the queen, and if we ever go king f6 disconnecting, that's the only point, that's the only tricky point, that if he achieves king f6, we might not be in bad shape. The problem is he can always prevent it, because queen a1 check prevents it, and after king 6, queen a6 check prevents it. So only king e7 maybe. King e7, if queen a7 check, there's king f6. No, but king e7. If king e7. Okay, sorry, because I'm saying I'm speaking a lot. Yeah, if we promote queen a1 check, king e6, queen a6 check. If king e7, there's check from the diagonal from a3. And we cannot go to f6 again. So he's preventing us from going to f6 all the time, or f7. Because, for example, if king f7, he trades queens and takes the rook. So he can prevent, actually, if we promote, he can prevent the king from entering these two squares. So we're going to be checked forever, I think. And he can probably prevent us from going to these two squares too, but I think that's not necessary because here we're not in good shape. So I think that justifies rook f4 enough for me. I think that justifies rook f4 enough for me. That's a good proof enough. Okay, let me try to consider what happens if the king goes to f2. I guess he's gonna have some queen b1 check and take a rook. Yeah, so that's already enough. I'm gonna play rook f4. And now I guess you can build a wall at some point with the queen and rook. Okay, now let's think of any reason not to play promoting. I think promoting is the only move. There's no way promoting is not the move here. No way, because rook f5 he repeats, and I don't have any other check. That makes sense. And a stupid rook sacrifice will not work. So if anyone has any move different than promoting, please tell me. Now I guess after promoting he's gonna still try queen a1 and checks from the a file, and a rook is still attacked. So I guess we need to find a way to go like king e4, king f3, and king g3, king g2, and then block with the rook. That's probably gonna be the plan. It would be stupid to go to f7 with the king. So for example, promotes queen a1 check, king e4, queen a4 check, king f3, queen b3 check, king g2, and next check we block with the rook, right? Queen can potentially reach c7, that may even win the pawn. What? What pawn are you talking about, Jim? Ah, you mean if we don't promote? Yeah, but I mean, there's no way we don't promote in this position, right? I mean, there's no move. There's no move. Yeah, no. Promoting is the only move. I'm just thinking ahead. I'm just trying to think what's the strategy gonna be, and I guess it's trying to go to the G2, G3. I think that's the way. But no. Promoting has to be here. Maybe he starts checking here instead of on a1 in this case. And then rook e4 has to be considered. Then it's going to be tough to go to the g file. Guitar Legend, hello. Okay, but promoting has to be the move here. And yeah, queen e1, of course. Okay. Just play it. The puzzle would stop there. Are trillion moves, I guess, with the queen and rook is simply winning. Well, simply, I wouldn't say it's simply. Now, this is a puzzle. So I'm assuming there's only one move here from these moves. My intuition would tell me rook e4, but wow. Two messages were deleted and Guitar Legend was timed out. What happened there? I missed something. What happened? Okay, rook e4 allowing queen g3 or queen a1. He's saying bad words. Okay, I trust you, Lord Sakuho. Feel free to apply the bang hammer or the timeout hammer. No worries. This is tricky now. This is tricky. For example, if we go here, after this check we can block. Yeah, no worries. If he ever goes to the a file, for example, if we go here, if he ever goes there, we can start running to g file, and we cannot block there. Wow. Look at that. So if we go here, for example, and check and we start running, he goes back to check the same place. And if we go here, he's gonna check us forever until we're back out. So how will we block checks? We need to go towards the queen. Or we block now. I mean, blocking now is the obvious, I know. But then I disconnect rook and queen. Good news is rook is no longer attacked by his king. Bad news is rook and queen are disconnected, so my queen can hang in some line. This check is annoying, this check is annoying. Wow, I don't want to play by intuition. I want to understand precisely what's going on. There's queen c3 too. There is a trap though. Well, of course we cannot go to d6, if that's what you mean, but... Rook e4, queen a5, king d4, get closer to the queen looks a good idea, as you said. But king d4 doesn't get close to the queen. To his queen. Huh. Yeah, I think it has to be rook e4. And the point is, if we start running any direction, any random direction, he's going to be able to check us from the side of the board. There's no way we block unless we block here on this rank with the rook or with the queen somewhere. But to be able to block with the queen somewhere, like here for example, we need this not to be hanging. So I think rook e4 is very interesting in that aspect. Now I don't know how am I gonna escape all the checks yet, but I guess for example check, we go here, and queen b4 check, we might go there because now the queen can participate and block a check on c5. And if queen b3 check, then rook c4, and we're making progress. Yeah, because we might be able to reach the edge of the board. And if we reach the edge of the board, he has to check us from the right. We can block with rook and queen. So yeah, I'm gonna go rook e4 because it feels right, but I'm not sure. And where are we going with the king? Any candidate squares to reach? I think we have to keep being flexible about blocking with rook and queen. I think that's important. With the current setup, it's really hard to block checks. Like if we start running, it's hard to block chess. Whoa, Apparent Chess, thanks for the raid. Well, welcome, and thank you for the raid. Yeah, with this setup here, it's really hard to block checks unless we block with the rook in this rank. But for example, I don't know, if we start running here and he checks us, we can never block with the queen because our rook is hanging. Therefore, rook e4 gives freedom to our queen to block, while the rook can also block. So for example, a line that I'm seeing could be something like check, king d4, check, king d5, and if queen b5 we can already block here. If queen b3 check, we can keep getting closer with the rook, blocking, and eventually we might end up getting the edge of the board with the king and being able to block with rook and queen. Maybe we can block with a check at some point. That seems like progress to me. It's not a human endgame, I guess. This is for engines only. Well, I mean, you can apply the intuition. I think we all agree with the first move, and I think we all agree with this move here, rook e4. So it's actually very human, if you think about it. It sounds reasonable. Okay, I'm gonna go with rook e4 here, because that way we're flexible about our queen and rook being able to block in more squares. Sorry. So now I thought this move, and if he keeps checking this move, but it's time to stop and think again. Well, maybe we don't have a lot to think because this obviously loses. So the only thing to think is between these two moves. Actually, king e6 doesn't look so stupid either. So yeah, it feels strange, but maybe it's not a bad move. So I need to prove that it is wrong before playing rook d. Before playing the move I think it is, I need to prove this move to be wrong. Maybe queen a2 check. Whistle, feel good ink. I said try commands, I am trying commands. Oh, you're trying commands. Oh, you requested me to whistle, but just whistle. Okay. Okay. Let's prove king e6 wrong. Queen a2 check. And if we don't want to repeat, we have to go king d7 or king e7. In both cases, queen a7 check. And we cannot allow queen a8 check, so we have to go back. So it's a repetition. So I proved it wrong. I mean, maybe we can still go back, but at least it is a repetition. I don't know if you're following me. If I go here, queen a2 check, we can never go here, it's forbidden. So I have to go back down, then he would repeat queen a5 check, and that's not making progress. Or we go up. But if we go up, queen a6, queen a7 check, and then we have to go back, because if we go up, we allow queen a8 check, losing the rook, and drawing the game. So we basically have to go all the way down to this position again and go here. So I'm gonna go here. It's so stupid. The more human move is king d4, and after queen a4, king d5. Yeah, but of course after king d4 we need, I mean, I think the human approach is what we just did, proving that the other way is not good. Then we're confident on this way. But this way, it's not so obviously easy, because besides queen a4, he has queen a7 and queen a1 too, that we have to calculate, or at least have a good clue on what to do. Okay, of course after queen a7 we have queen c5 check already winning, so that's a good hint that this might be the move. Queen a4 check, I wanted king d5, yes, and queen a1 check, probably the trickiest. King e6, why not working? Well, I think king e6 just repeats the position. So it's not that it is not working, it is that the best line is to go back to this position. I think after king e6, queen a2 check, we have to go back to king e5, or go up and then after queen a7 check, go down, not to allow queen a8 check winning the rook. So it is not that this is not winning, it's that the best play is to go back to this position, I think. So that's why king d4 has to be played. And voila! Thankfully the puzzle stopped here, but still queen a1 will or queen d2. And I guess we keep running, but interesting. Wow, this is, I think this is definitely the highest rated puzzle we did so far in chess.com. 3400, guys. 3400. Okay, let me chess.com is hilarious. Let's go back to this position and try to do a very quick analysis. from the Feng copy without engine, guys. We're gonna do an analysis without engine because I don't want the stream to crash again. So excited for 5,000 puzzles to come. Nice. Okay, so wow, let's put it from the white side. So the puzzle started in this position. True story. Okay, if we promote, I think the important thing for black is to keep checking and preventing white to enter in these squares. So now king f6 is prevented. Now king f6 is prevented again. So we cannot go to f7, obviously, because we lose the rook. And if we go up, I thought this check, preventing king f6 again, and preventing king f7 because he trades queens and then take the rook. So as long as he keeps checking in a way that we cannot enter here, we cannot make any progress. Oh, Joey, hello! How are you? How was your day? And no rook blocker at all. Yeah, exactly, Jim. So rook f4 was required. How's your day, love? Okay, he went here. So busy? That's good, I guess. Let's try find a winning variation with the queen and rook versus queen endgame. Yeah, let's show the line of the puzzle. Here, 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 here. Planning Amelia's birthday for Saturday. Oh, nice. 2 hours would be would be good, I guess. My day was long too. I'm very busy, and still being long because yeah, we've been streaming for quite a while now, and I think we still have 2 puzzles to go. Yeah, 2 puzzles to go. Nice. And nice. No, but the stream crashed a couple of times. That's why the uptime is not right. I started streaming at your 3 p.m. So it's almost 4 hours already. Likely story. The stream crashed because we turned the engine on. Terrible, terrible idea. Oh, so cool! Amelia's birthday. On Saturday, I'm gonna be on a fair, youth fair. Do you remember the Maker Fair, Joanna? Awful idea to turn the engine on. Yeah. So in the Maker Fair, that was in November, I think. I was there with a group of volunteers. No, it's not a Maker Fair, but the same people that were volunteering there, those kids. I don't know if I told you about these guys. I think I did. So this association, you're blushing. Am I blushing? This. So there's a group of people that they bring kids from the street, well, kids with trouble or with problems, and they go volunteering in fairs like this one, the Maker Fair, and it was so, I don't know, touching, let's say. So they're making this fair. It's youth fair. It's not of makers. It's just activities for youth and young people. And I'm gonna be there volunteering with them. And I hope they have Wi-Fi and I can stream from there. They're gonna have chess, amongst other a lot of activities like parkour, skate, dancing. Talks about many stuff dealing, related to youth, and it's gonna be great. Yeah, so I'm gonna be there on Saturday and Sunday. How about building a snowman? We don't have snow here. Yeah. Okay, this would be, of course, winning. This, probably this, as we already tried. Last two puzzles. Yeah, let's do last two puzzles. Um, we're so far away from each other, Fritz Koala. So she cannot come on Saturday, obviously, because it's Amelia's birthday. But yeah, any other day, of course. Yeah, as long as we don't blunder here, there's no problem. And this is not even a blunder. We have this. I'm so far away from them as well. Think about that. Where are you from, Sakujo? You have to be near one of one of the two. Sorry. Beer Island. What? Okay, let's do the last two, guys. Last two puzzles. Let's go. Roar. 3012. Look at our rating. That's so sexy. Check and check. Check, check, check. What about this check and rook d8? What is this, guys? Check, takes, knight c8 check. If king e6, rook d6 is mate. If king e8, rook d8 is mate. Is this a checkmate in 3, guys? I'm throwing a birthday party here, though. Bringing a birthday party would be tough. Yeah, I was going to compliment on Pepelo music choices, then I realized it was my music playing at the background. Yeah, I have no music when I do tactics, Fritz Koala. Come on. Birthday party, lol. Birthday part. What? Oh, birthday. I literally read birthday party. Finally, next puzzle. Get bad. I love that command, Castlebit. Those are our tips to get bad at chess. It's a birthday, a real birthday. Pepe's too used to my type. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Joey, can you still do tomorrow's thing? Because I know this week you're too busy. I can, but just checking if you can. His brain autocorrects. Yeah. No, okay, you can't. Okay, no worries, no worries. Yeah, I asked because I know it's a tough week for you. 3 meetings and 3 articles. Well, that's good news, I guess. Get bad so you watch more Pepe to even it out. 3 meetings and 3 articles. Wow, you're more busy than I am, I think. But that's good news to have so much work. Well, I guess it's good news. Work is like alcohol. It is good up to a point, right? At some point it starts being not good. Okay, guys, is this a checkmate in 3? Am I wrong? I mean, take, check. He has 2 legal moves. One is checkmate, the other is checkmate, right? Am I blind? Or is this the easiest puzzle ever? Okay, I was wrong. Because this is not checkmate. This was terrible, guys. Don't rush. Yeah, don't rush. You're right. You're right. Don't rush. No, this was terrible, guys. This was terrible. Okay. Oh, why did I rush it, guys? Why did I? Damn. Still 3000, yeah, still 3001, because, yeah, why did you go Russian? Yeah. Okay, guys, final puzzle, and I'm not gonna rush it, I promise. I promise. Yeah, it's a sexy mate, isn't it? Why did I think it was mate in the initial position here? It's because my rook is controlling the f-file, right? Was that kind of blindness? Okay, let's do the last one. Oh, endgames, guys, endgames. So I'm thinking this, of course, but maybe this first. Aha, tricky. What is the difference? Actually, there is a difference. That if we go here, he might go here. So my bet is on this move. B4 shouldn't work, but should be calculated. I will need to calculate B4 first, because of course white wants to trade as many pawns as possible. So if B4 take, we take on C4 or B4, and we win in both cases, right? Yes, we win in both cases. So after this, he has to either start running or trying to give up the B3 pawn. I should consider both. Let's first start with the losing one, with the most losing one. Which could be the most losing one? A4, right? A4, king B4. Let's calculate out loud, because I don't like chess.com arrows. A4, king B4, king F5, king takes B4. It's obvious, no? King E4, king takes A4, king D3, king B3, we win. And if the king goes towards our B pawn, like A4, king B4, king F6, king takes B3, king E7, king takes A4, king D7, king B3, king C7, A4, king takes B7, A3, we promote 2 moves earlier, and we win, even though it's a bishop pawn, which is tricky. Queen versus bishop pawn, but thankfully we promote early, and our king is closer. But we might need those trickies. Ha 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 ha. We might need those trickies. This is gonna be tough if we play a line like that. Interesting. Sorry, I'm catching up with the A4 can't be winning. No. King C5 first, Sphinxy. Totally missed your message before. Okay. Birthday, blah blah. It's raining cats and dogs. So it is here. Sorry, guys. At least I stopped sneezing, I think. But now I think I'm starting coughing. Okay. Yeah, I mean for black drawing. I think you mean for white drawing, Sphinxy. Everyone is getting sick. What is going on? Yeah, I got sick yesterday. That was some mouse sleep on my part. Okay, getting sick in May, terrible. So A4 could be tricky. A4 could be tricky because I have the endgames book here. Queen versus pawn. We already saw this on the stream. Page number 60. Against the bishop pawn, there's the stalemate tricks. Queen versus bishop pawn. And the pawn will reach the 7th rank, I think. And we need the king to be really close to be able to win. Here. Aha. So this position wins because the king is 3 squares away from the pawn. And in this case, the line I calculated, our king is not going to be so close. So, no spoilers, Pepe. Yeah, no, I'm just saying if we arrive to that endgame, it might get tricky. So the one I was calculating is a4, king b4, king f6, king takes b3, king e7, but then of course we take on c4 first and we win. So okay, let's stop calculating that. I had a similar position during a game Sunday with black and I thought it was a draw. This position? This one, like the one we have in the screen, seems so winning. Okay, so I guess the only attempt is to start running. Let's say king f6 or king f5. King f5, let's say. Then we go a4. He has to take it probably because b4 seems like an easy win. Maybe not so easy. Okay, again I have to calculate both lines. So let's start calculating the one that seems losing b4. So king c5, king f5, a4, b4 check, king takes c4, king e5, king b3, king d5, king takes a3, b5, king b4, b6, b6, king b5, and that's it. So his king probably, if he's gonna do that, his king wants to go to f6 in the beginning. King c5, king f6, a4, b4 check, king takes c4, king e6, king b3, king d6, king takes a3, b5, king b4, b6. Our pawn is already on a4, so a3, king c7, a2, king takes b7, a1, queen, we win. That was easy. So after king c5, king f6, a4, he has to take. He takes, we take on c4, king e6, king b3, king d6, king takes a4, and we win. What? No, wait. Okay, let's calculate again. King c5, king f6, a4, pawn takes, king takes c4, a5, that's tricky. King b5, where is his king? His king's still on f6, king a5. We take the pawn, king d4. That's tricky. I mean, I still think the two first moves are more or less obvious and they're gonna be those. But, it's gonna be a tricky endgame. King c5, king f6. Because maybe, I mean, if it's so tricky, it might be a draw and I might need to play king d4 instead of a4. That would be annoying, having to do that. Maybe the idea, you would have the a pawn and you have to prevent the king reaching a1 square. Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe instead of going a4, I have to go king d4 and king c3. That seems like a slow plan, because by that point his king is going to be on d6, and king takes b3, king c7, that's... king takes c4 then. So king takes b3, instead of king c7 he has to go c5, and then king c4, and then a4, king d4, and we win. Wow. So maybe that's what I need to do. Because I have the feeling that after what I would do in a bullet game, a4, maybe we don't have time to take all the pawns, because he's 3 moves away from attacking our pawn. And in 3 moves I don't take all the pawns. And if he attacks our pawn, and we're still taking pawns, even though I move my pawn up, he's gonna just attack it. So if I take the last pawn, he takes our pawn. So, so I think a4 doesn't win. So I think after king c5 and he moves the king, let's say to f5, we have to go here. And then after takes, which is not, maybe he can push first b4. So there are going to be more tricks. Then if he pushes c5, we go to c4. And we have this idea that if he ever goes after our pawn, we go after his, and his king is in the rear of our pawn, so he can never stalemate it, to prevent us from promoting the rook pawn. So, sorry, now I'm gonna lose my voice. So I think this is the plan. Wow, this is tricky. So king c5, king f6, king d4. What about b4 then? Are we in time to take here? And if he takes here, take his pawns? Maybe we're not. Take here, king a4, here, b5, here, and it's a draw. So again, he has some tricks there. b4. Then we might need to play a4 and king c3. Ah, no, there we trade. We trade, and then that's winning. Yeah. Okay, b4 is not a good trick. So guys, I think this is the plan. King c5, king d4. King c5, king d4, king c3. And then if he goes b4, we still take on b4. He goes c5. I mean, he might try the counterplay, so maybe we can find another trick for white. King d4, king e6, king c3, b4. We take, he goes c5. Now we're too close to promoting. He's not in time. Okay, I'm gonna go, guys. This is our... Oof, I'm nervous because we might finish the session above or below 3,000, depending on this last puzzle. Well, the first move has to be king c5, right? Now, it would be... I mean, what is the move that I didn't consider? The move that I didn't consider... Hey, Kaito, welcome! The move I didn't consider at all is b5, but I cannot believe that's a winning attempt. He takes, and then he basically won a tempo, and then he's gonna stop us from... Nah. So king c5. Okay. So king d4, I think a4 doesn't win, if our calculation was correct. b5 has to be bad. Yes, b5 has to be bad. But the first intuition was a4 here, and after calculating, I think king d4 is the way to go. Let's see if he has some trick I didn't see. I take, he goes c5, we go king c4, and that's it. Yeah. Wow, this is new. This is new, and to be honest, it might be clever, but I think still king c3, and we sort of transpose to the same line. Although there's now the trick before. Now the trick before is different than before. c5 is a good move. It's a good try. Because now if I take, he comes here, and then a4 takes, and we don't win. So we have to go king c3, basically. And then b4 will happen. And then the take might not win, because after take, we win. Yeah, we win. Right? The king is too far away. King c3, if b4, we take. He takes, we take. And we win. So he comes closer. Okay. So now I take, and if he goes here, I go to c4. That's important. So after take, he goes somewhere else. He's not gonna attack our pawn. Well, I have to take it. There's no other move. But what is he gaining with that? Okay. That, for a second, that scared me. Yes! 3,003. Well done, guys. Let me see a couple of lines. This is the fan code, right? Yeah. Copy. About a line that you mentioned that didn't happen. What I'm confused about a line that you mentioned that didn't happen. Ah, you're confused about which line? Let's show. From Black's perspective, we were Black? Can't remember. I think we were Black. Yeah. So this starts here. Can you put on the board White's third move? Yeah. Here, and he played this, we took, he played this, we took, and the puzzle ended there. So after king c3, oh sorry, okay. Yeah, if b4 we take, and this is winning. If I can move, okay, yeah. Just put 2 king c3 on the board. 2 king c3, you mean 3 king c3, which is this one. I know you have to go. Yeah, I mean, it's been more than 4 hours, Sphinxy, and we did it. We did 10 puzzles on chess.com today, and we analyzed some tactics too. So that was a great session. Yeah. No, to be honest, other lines were a bit more tricky, I think. c5 is interesting. Yeah, here's c6. Okay, here I think we have to be precise. If king d6, we have to play king c4. But yeah, of course, after c6, I understand we only have one winning move, but it's so obvious that I think king d6 could have been a bit trickier, at least. You missed the first 5, Sphinxy? Oh, you can go take a look at the video later. It's gonna be there on Twitch, and next week it's gonna be on YouTube. Hey, Fuxia. Okay, so here's what I was thinking about. Okay, tell me, Kaito. Okay, and we would win this way. And what else? To be honest, it's not so complicated, but you need to see king d4 is the only idea. a4 is not enough. Actually, even this, but not required, just this. And yeah, of course, this is not winning. Here's what I was thinking about. You mean something I showed, or are you gonna tell a line, Kaito? Well, the puzzle is not so complicated, is it? c5. Okay, instead of c5, we calculated also this, but then we just take, and this is winning. And what else? This. Then here, if b4 again, take. And I thought this, he's not in time, and this, we're also winning. Can you go back to the position where you said white plays c6 and you said we play king c4? c5, you mean? Here, white plays c6, and if he plays king d6, we have to play king d4, I think. I'm either hallucinating or it's clear. Okay. Tell me, Kaito. I think well, maybe king c4 is not the only way to win, but king c4 is winning. Oh, Jesus, it's clear. Jesus Christ. I thought white has c6 here, but you have a4 in time. Yeah. c6 we trade, we go here, and if he attacks we have a4, and if he plays this we take it, and he has no time to stalemate us, yeah, because he had to take on c6. Yeah, no, actually this is very common when you have these pawns this way, you know, one move away from threatening each other, you threaten, and if he wants to attack your pawn he loses his, so we have the upper hand here. The key is that you have a4, yeah, and also, I mean, he can try, I don't know, this, no, I already put this on the board, yeah, there's nothing he can try. In 6 he can try this, maybe, just waiting at a move, but even king b4 or king d4, both of them, yeah, I mean, king b4 we're not gonna take here, but for example here, well, we can take there actually. No, we cannot, exactly. Here we cannot take. So king b4 is maybe stupid actually. We need to go king d4. Okay, this would have been tricky at least. This line would have been trickier than the line he played, right? King d6, forcing us to go king c4, and then a4. I think this would be the trickiest line. Because I think king d4 is what we have to play here. If we play king b4, after this move, I'm not so sure how to assess this endgame. Not sure at all. Maybe we can still play this, right? Yeah, maybe we can still play this. Yeah, and yeah, it's okay. But it's tricky. It's tricky. If we have to play this, it's tricky. If we take here, I don't know how do we win now. Yeah. Do you think puzzles play the line appropriate for the rating, or do they always play the best line? I don't know. On Lichess, I'm sure they play the best line from the computer point of view until there's more than one winning move. But on chess.com, I'm sure they're prepared, and sometimes they don't play the best line. For example, one puzzle we have in this study. Now I need to find it. It was analysis. 1 second. About to get it. Which one was it? I'm gonna get it. Oh, these were okay puzzles. Wow, where is here it is. For example, this puzzle that we did the other day on chess.com, I'm sure computer did not play the best line. So on chess.com, I think they prepare the puzzles. Somebody, and sometimes they don't play the best line. So this puzzle was rated 3,000, I think, around 3,000. Oh no, this was 33,074. This was the highest rated puzzle I've ever solved on chess.com until today, because today we did this 3,400 puzzle. But this one, at the end, in this position here, black 3374, 3300, not 1000, 3374. Maybe I said 1000. Sorry if I said that. No, it was 3374. That was the rating. And today we did one that was 3400. They play Danish range slang. So in this position, the puzzle, if it was if it was Lichess or if it was an engine, he should play one of these two moves and give up the knight. But the puzzle went for king e6, allowing bishop a2 checkmate. And of course, between losing a piece or allowing a checkmating one, I'm pretty sure allowing checkmating one is not the best line. But and this happens all the time on chess.com puzzles. So yeah, they don't play exactly the best line. And sometimes you see these puzzles where the best line, you have like many options to win, but they play a line that will force you to play an accurate move to win. That's why I thought in this one we did right now, he would be more tricky instead of c6 here. I mean, king d6 would have been trickier. Engine helpmates itself. Maybe the engine is suicidal. Yeah, I mean, probably when the best move is resigning, allowing checkmating one is not so bad, right? I mean, if the best move is resigning, then yeah. For example, that happens to me. You know, I don't have a resign button. So sometimes I walk into a checkmating one to, I don't have a resign button. So if I'm playing a tournament and I want to play the next game, instead of playing the best line, I allow the checkmating one, of course. I learned to do that because I don't have a resign button. But yeah, king d6 would have been trickier, I think, and then a4. Because probably king d4 is, I mean, king b4 may not lose, but if here I have to play king c3, then king b4 was not making progress, because here I still have to go king d4 to make progress. So this line would have been trickier than c6. Obviously c6 forces me to do an only move, but it's so obvious. Okay, cool. Okay, guys, it's been a while. It's been 4 hours and a half, and I'm wiped out. I still have to work a lot tomorrow. Time for some tournaments now. Time to sleep if I'm able to. I think I'm gonna take something for my cold and try to sleep. And it was great. It was great. I think tomorrow, well, since tomorrow I don't have the session I was thinking I would have, I might have some more time to stream. Tomorrow was day for thematic tournament, if I'm correct about my schedule, but we'll see. Thanks, guys. It was nice. It was fun. And okay, let's see if we can rate someone. Today we received so many rates. Let me quickly check who's streaming, if someone is. We need to give some love back. Good night, Fuxia. Oof, I'm feeling more sick now. It's gonna be a tough couple of days ahead of me. Or who will stream? Are you gonna stream, Kaito? Maybe video game pianist. He's dope. Sounds like a non-chess player. I only see chess bra. Let me see. Kyle Andrew piano, who plays the piano, of course. Music, more music, more music. No chess. I don't see it more. I don't see chess. No, terrible. He's playing chess now, only chess. Really? Should I trust you, Lord Sakuho? I'm gonna trust you. Lord Sakuho, why are you no longer a mod? What happened to your sword? Did you lose your sword? What happened? Of course, trust the sack. Okay, I'm gonna trust you, Sakuho. That guy unmodded me. Who unmodded you? What? How could he unmod you? He's not a mod, is he? But I don't understand what happened. He did bang and that unmodded me. What? That makes no sense at all. That makes no sense at all. Okay, I'm gonna trust Lord Sakuho, and let's go there. And okay, thanks guys. It's been fun, and see you tomorrow. Thanks for being there. Thanks for all the support, and have a great night. Namaste.